Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sweet and Nails. I hope you all are doing amazing today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this 3D Swan nail set. First things first, I'm starting off with my base coat. I am using the Beetles Gel base coat today. For my base color, I am using this cat eye gel from the brand Etsy, and I'm using this color on every single nail in this set. At first this color looked kind of gray in the bottle, but once I started putting it on, I realized it was this very cute light green color. It's also my first time using anything from this brand. I was a little hesitant about trying a new brand, but I am pretty happy with it. This cat eye gel was a $2.99 clearance mystery cat eye gel. You don't get to pick which color you get, so I was excited to see which one I got, and I was very pleased. It also came with a magnet, so I tried to use it in this video, but honestly, it wasn't very strong. So I used some of my other magnets. I really like my barrel magnet from Beetles Gel. That one seems to work the best. This nail, I'm going to be creating the 3D Swan with a 3D sculpting gel from Beetles. I had previously tried this with 3D nail clay, but I wasn't having very much success with it. So I used this instead, and it came out really cool in my opinion. I liked using the 3D sculpting gel for this because it was really easy to create the effect of feathers on the body of the swan. This gel also makes the swan look more whimsical and ethereal, whereas if I had used the 3D sculpting gel, or the 3D clay, it just would have looked way more technical, which is not what I was going for. To bring the swan to life a little bit, I am using this pearlescent gel from Model 1s. It is in the color 2333, and I just went over top of it with a small detail brush. After I painted my swan, I took my rhinestone gel and placed it where I wanted it, and I put on some rhinestones. But these are from Kiara Sky. It is the moonstone rhinestones. I've never actually used these before, and I've had them for a while now. They look really pretty. Like in the package, they don't really look like much, but in the light, they do come to life a little bit, and it definitely depends on what kind of gel you use too. So I think this was a great choice. I also used some of my pearls from my set of pearls that I got at Michael's. I'm going to be using these probably for the rest of my life because there's so many. The second nail design, I wanted to do another 3D design just to get some practice with it because I am still struggling with it a little bit. But first, I placed some rhinestone gel and I put down a bigger pearl and then 3 smaller rhinestones surrounding it. I kind of realized in this video that I was kind of struggling getting my camera in the right spot for some reason, and I didn't want my hands to be in the way, but I feel like I kind of failed with that this time. But anyways, I put down a glob of the 3D sculpting gel, and then I took a detail brush and I dragged it out because if I tried to do it with the bottle, I was having a really hard time doing it. It was just kind of glooping everywhere and stringy. I decided to give it another go with trying to create design with just the bottle and not using an extra brush, and I had a little bit more success. I realized that if you do it like across kind of long instead of a short swoop. It's a lot easier. One thing I've noticed about this cat eye gel in particular is that it is very like delicate. It's very faint, which is not an issue if that's the look that you're going for. But if you want like a strong, vibrant cat eye, I don't think that you will find this with this particular one. For the third design, I wanted to try to do some line art, so I did some little swirlies. I used my pure white gel from Kira Sky instead of a painting gel because the painting gel is too pigmented. I just wanted something that's kind of light against the nail. I accidentally messed up recording a part of this nail design, but I did take my gold paint gel and do some little gold line details on the nail. I thought I had hit record, but I didn't. I had recorded myself putting the nail into the lamp, but I didn't record myself doing the design. I wanted to bling this nail up a little bit, so I put some more rhinestones and a couple pearls on here as well. This is the first time that I really enjoyed putting embellishments on a nail design because I feel like it just all tied in really well together. Everything just popped and looked really like just pretty, you know? So for the final design of this set, I wanted to create a marble nail. After I finished applying my base color, I took my gelish blooming gel and I did a thin, even layer on top of it. Make sure I got all the edges too. On my dotting tool, I have Funny Bunny by OPI, which is a milky white, and I went in with that first and did little blobs with it. And then after that, I did take some of the pure white from Kira Sky just to give a little bit more depth to it. I was done with my blooming gel design, I cured it, and then on top of it I took pure white and drew thin, delicate lines on top of it. When I was finished painting my white lines, I cured it, and then I took my gold paint gel and drew some more lines. Once I was done with my designs, it was time to top coat. I'm using the Beetles top gel. For some reason, when I use the blooming gel, if I try to put a top coat on it that isn't the gelish top coat, it will kind of bubble. So I just did a little bit thicker of a top coat on that design in particular. And then I did the top coat on the other nails, but I skipped the swan nail and I took that one off the plate to try to do that one separately, just to make sure I get all the little details on it. Now here is the final reveal. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!